Sawed up. We're live.
Are we?
We're live.
Dude, every episode's like that. We're live. Wait, what?
We're fucking live, bro.
All right. Welcome back to the We Are Gunsmith podcast with your boy Rob.
And James.
This is episode 5, and we're cranking away. And actually, today, we made some progress. We reached out to some big names in the fitness world, and we're going to try to get them on the show.
Yeah, we got some good guests lined up. So,
Yeah.
you won't have to listen to just us bullshit
Yeah.
anymore because we'll actually have some guests starting next week, hopefully.
Yeah, it'll be awesome.
We'll see.
So,
But yeah. What's going on, Rob?
not a whole lot. Today, we worked a lot on the Spring 18 collection from Gunsmith Clothing Company. And, trying to get that all settled away. We're a little behind on it. But, just mapping it out. And then, now we got to execute. That's pretty much it. What's up with you?
Not a lot, man. Just living the dream.
Well, you just got back from a huge trip.
Yeah, I was out in Arizona.
Yep.
For Destination Nowhere 2018. 2018? Fucking dumbass.
Yo.
What the fuck are you, bro?
Yo, what year are
Apparently
you
I'm
in?
still on the fucking trip.
God damn.
Destination Nowhere 2018.
Yeah. You want to give a
It was
little...
pretty sick. It was basically Air 3, who's our kind of associate company, and their owner, Sterling Becklin, put on this big charity ride with some other organizations like Tomahawk Charitable, which is a big charity organization, and they raise money for families of special forces guys, basically they're one of the few organizations where 100% of the money that goes in comes out, and so it's a really good charity. And there were a bunch of other charities involved and big companies, and basically it was a ride from Dallas, Texas to Vegas, and it was over the course of like
Motorcycles.
Motorcycles, basically 10-day trip. Bunch of ex-military guys, a lot of guys who own nonprofits, and some nitro circus guys, some extreme sports athlete guys. It was badass. It was basically a trip from Dallas to Las Vegas for SHOT Show, which is like a big gun expo in Vegas, and along the way they did some badass things. It was pretty fucking cool, honestly.
Well, you went skydiving.
Yeah, we went sky. So
That's fucking...
Yeah,
that's
like-
something like everybody's always like, I want to do that one, or I think I want to do that. Like, it's always that,
It's
what
pretty
would you do it type thing? And you fucking did it.
I sent it, bro.
You fucking sent it. Right.
Yeah, so basically I jumped in like halfway through the trip. Like I think I flew out there on a Thursday, and I think it started on Monday. So I missed like the first 3 days of the trip, and that's where they were going through Texas and New Mexico, and I missed they were in this ranch in Texas by this guy's name. His name is Giles Darby, and they were on his ranch out in Post, Texas, and they were just doing some wild, crazy things, shooting some 50 cals. Pretty cool.
Yeah. Just alpha male.
Yeah,
type
just
shit.
alpha male shit. It was cold as fuck too, apparently, like 3 degrees when they were riding on the motorcycles. And so I missed all that, and I met up with them in Eloy, Arizona, which is like the biggest drop zone in the world
For skydiving.
And
Right.
it's like Team Red Bull trains there, like a bunch of big time like tier 1 operators train there, and like a lot of people skydive there. It's huge. So it's like a legit place. If you're going to skydive and you're going to skydive for the first time, like your boy, that's the place to do it.
Yeah. So, I mean, what was going through your... Because, like, you knew you were going to go skydiving when you went down there, right?
Well, initially that's kind of how it was. Like, Sterling's like, hey, man, you want to go down to Arizona and jump with us? And I was like, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
But so...
initial brain, James, like, hell yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, that sounds awesome.
Right.
And then, like, after the fact, I was thinking about it. I was like,
Like, do I even...
I could die.
Can I even do this?
This might be a bad idea. Like,
Yeah.
But Sterling and like Sherry, they both own Air 3, and they're both like accomplished skydivers, like they both have over 200 jumps each. Like legit skydivers. They obviously like there's levels to this shit where like there's like elite, and then there's like people who
are
like
enthusiasts.
noobs. Yeah.
Oh, noobs.
And then like in between there's like a wide variety, like because like some of the people that were jumping down there have like in order to be instructor you have to have 5,000 jumps basically.
Wow.
And like
that's crazy.
That's an insane amount.
Yeah.
And there was some dude down there that has like 22,000 jumps.
Well, how much did you say each jump costs?
So I think it was like it's like $200 probably.
So for you it's $200.
I think it was like $200.
Okay.
Or it would have been $200.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
So, but if you're
certified, then if you get your license, I think you have to have like 25 jumps to get your license. And then after that, then you don't have to pay necessarily per jump. You just have to pay for like a flight. Okay. And I think it's like $25 a jump, maybe.
Okay. Well, regardless, that dude,
it's a lot. But he also works there, so like, I mean,
so it's probably a little different.
I think he said he does like 7 jumps a day.
Oh shit. Okay.
So it adds up, but still, 5,000 jumps, that takes a while to get.
Yeah.
But
so you were in the mindset of you're gonna go do this.
I was like, I'm gonna go do this, but then I was thinking about like, I'm like 245 right now, and like the limit, I guess, is like 250. 250 is like the limit that they told me. I get you can go over, I guess, but like they charge you per pound.
What?
Over, I think after 225, I think they charge you per pound, and then I think it's like super steep if you're over 250, and they might not let you go.
Damn. What?
Because you got to think about it, because you got to go tandem your first time.
So it's
like
more difficult.
You can't go by yourself, and like the heavier you and your other person are together, like the more dangerous it becomes because the faster you fall.
Oh, okay.
The more weight is on the parachute and stuff.
That makes sense. I wouldn't even be able to do it.
I bet you. No, you probably could, but they might not let you go.
Oh.
So I was like kind of stressing about it. I was a little bit. I kind of cut a little bit going into the trip because I was like, oh man, I really want to make sure that I'm under.
That's funny as hell, dude. I didn't know that.
And then so we got there, and like we didn't skydive as soon as we got there, but we were skydiving the next day on Friday. So I got on Thursday. They all met in there. Like it was cool. We went to like some little dive bar. It's pretty badass. They actually had the bike because Matt Hoffman jumped. He did like a famous jump where he jumped out with his BMX bike.
Wow!
And, like parachuted down.
I feel like I remember. I used to be a huge fan of him. I always thought he was the only guy that didn't have brakes on his bike.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he would go in the vert ramps and just do crazy shit and like
that's
always like what. Who doesn't put fucking brakes on their bike?
Seriously. How are you gonna stop?
He's a psycho, dude. All those X Games guys are though.
Oh, without
I was just watching I love watching the X Games. I was just watching the X Games. I think it was yesterday. Big Air and stuff. It's so crazy, dude. I want to do that. Go to it next year.
That's what.
I might enter it. I don't know.
One of the guys on the trip, Morgan Wade, he did the Big Air, the big vert,
Fuck.
the big
for what?
For BMX.
Oh shit! Yeah.
And so he has like a couple gold X Games medals for that, and he was on the trip with us, and he was like, "Oh, that's Matt. That's Matt's bike." Because in the bar we went to, they had the BMX bike, but the handle was like broken.
Oh,
I guess he broke it like when he landed or something. But yeah, so we went the next day, and I was like freaking out because it's like there's all these signs that are like, "You might die. You may break something. Like we are not liable if you die." And like that morning,
if you die,
if you die,
like you're gonna give a shit if you die,
right?
Okay.
So the next morning, like Friday morning, we were walking out, and they were actually doing like some military jumps in the morning.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what branch of the military or whatever, but they were under like military canopies, and like, so they were doing that in the morning when we were eating breakfast, and like then you see like this fucking ambulance and fire truck like speeding to the drop zone. So you see all these ambulances, like, oh shit, what happened? Like somebody like hurt themselves.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, sick. Like that's
the first thing.
That's what I'm about to go do right now.
Right.
I guess he had like landed in a dumpster, maybe. I don't know.
Somebody get this man some lessons.
Which is dangerous, right? So don't do that.
Yeah, they always tell you to, don't skydive in a dumpster.
But then I was thinking about it, like, and then like some people that we were with were like, yeah, my buddy, he like fractured his femur when he was landing, like he fucked up the landing. I was like, well, that's cool too. Like,
you're like, why are you telling me this?
I was like, I really don't, because the way my health insurance is set up right now, I can't really afford that. So
yeah,
I could not afford an ER visit in Arizona.
Nah.
So I was like freaking out. I was like, oh man, maybe. And then some of the people we were with, like they had some injuries and stuff, like from being in the service, and so they weren't jumping with us. And some of them were like, you know, like I can't afford to. My back's all messed up. Like I can't afford to like do it. It's too dangerous.
Yeah.
And so then I was like, hey, you know what? I could just say like, hey, my ankles hurt. I can't really do this right now. Like I might just bail. But
dude, you couldn't say.
I was like, I can't do that.
You'd live with that forever.
Yeah, right. I pushed out.
Regret is like one of the worst feelings ever.
Yeah, you don't want to regret shit.
But then you did it, and you loved it.
I did it. Yeah, and I fucking loved it. And I actually went right after. So like I jumped, and it was actually like the initial like anticipation. I was like freaking out. We were in the plane. I was like, shit, this is fucking scary. Looking out the window. I was like looking out the window, like fuck. I'm strapped to this tiny ass dude behind me, like super tiny, and he's like. And then like one of the instructors was like goofing off, like, I don't know how I pulled my chute. Like, what are we supposed to do again? And I was like, sick.
Yeah, you're like, yeah, dude.
And then so we jumped.
Damn.
And so like the initial jump, he's like, you know, head back. I was like on one knee, right? And he's like, put your head back. And then as soon as we leave, tuck your other foot back like a scorpion kind of thing.
Oh, okay.
And then he's like, and then when I tap you, you can like kind of relax. And so I just did that.
Relax.
Yeah, right.
As you're falling.
And so
40,000.
The first 5 seconds we were leaving, I was like, holy fuck. And then I looked down, I was like, holy fuck, I can't believe I'm doing this. But then like after the initial like shock set in, it's really fucking cool. It's just like you're being in a fast car. Like, because you don't really initially feel like you're falling because the plane is going so fast that when you jump out, you're actually going forward a little bit, and then you start to drop a little. So you never really get the full sensation of shit, like your stomach coming up into your throat kind of thing.
Oh, like a roller coaster.
Yeah,
I hate that feeling.
Yeah, you don't get that initial feeling right away.
Yeah, pressure, right?
And then after a while, it's like almost like you're floating.
That's interesting.
And the fucking view is amazing. So like you're,
yeah,
I was just thinking about because there's nothing around. Like there's the mountains and shit, but like there's nothing around. Eloy's like in the middle of nowhere. So it was a cool feeling. And then as soon as we landed, I was like, holy shit, that was awesome. Let's go again. And so we went again.
That's sick.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, skydiving is one of those things where like I said, everybody always talks about it and stuff. And myself, I think I would do it. I'm not really just thinking about it and stuff. It doesn't seem intimidating right now. Yeah. But like it's a whole different beast when you're about to go do something.
It'd probably be one of those things for you where you'd have to go with somebody else. Like it's not like you're gonna drive up there and just be like, "Hey, I want to go skydiving." By myself,
right.
But like if in a group setting, like if we all went,
yeah, I mean, yeah, that's true.
I bet you would go.
Yeah,
I was talking to Chrissy about it. Chrissy was like, "I don't know."
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think I'm good with heights, but I'm not. It's not like I'm near.
I hate heights.
I'm not like near cliffs all the time or something. Like I don't really know, you know.
I'm weird with heights. Like I don't like heights, but I don't mind heights. Like the only time I really don't like heights is if I'm looking over the edge of something.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
like if we were on the edge of a mountain or something, or like if you're at the top of a building, you're looking over the side.
Yeah. We grew up near in Washington, and we grew up near Snoqualmie Falls, which were like half an hour from our house or something, and like we go there when we'd have guests or something because it was pretty cool. And I remember like there was a little section where you could look at the falls, and every time I look over the edge, I'd be like, oh shit, and get this crazy feeling. But I don't know. That's just sick though, because you were down there and you were surrounded by all those people, and they all have crazy stories, and it's like. Because what we do is just, everybody's kind of like this, but you just get in routine every day, do the same kind of thing.
Exactly. And
then you get way out of routine and you meet all these people, and it's like, dude, it's like you almost remember how interesting things can be. Well, and it's like, man, I wanted to go do that more and talk to people and I don't know.
It's motivating. It's motivating to be around people because like there were some legit guys that have been have seen a ton of shit like overseas. Then there were some BMX guys that have been doing pro shows and know like a ton of people. Like a couple of the guys were on Nitro Circus. They know like Travis Pastrana and all those guys, and they do crazy BMX stuff and the X Games and
that's so tight.
Bikes Over Baghdad. They do a ton of cool things.
Bikes Over Baghdad.
Yeah,
I didn't even know that was a thing.
It's like that's
funny as hell.
A couple of the guys, Nate Wessel and Morgan Wade, they both do it, and it's like they go overseas and put on these shows for the troops, basically overseas. It's pretty badass. And so they put it all on. Like Nate builds ramps, and he was a BMX pro.
He builds the Nitro Circus ramps.
Yeah, he builds the ramps for Nitro Circus, and he used to be a pro BMXer. Like, he was showing us some of his stuff, like, when he was competing and stuff. He's badass. He's an awesome dude. Yeah. Super cool dude. One of the nicest dudes ever. And that's the cool thing about that is, like, so many different walks of life and, like, different experiences, but everyone was super chill, super nice,
right,
and, like, way friendly.
Dude, people always say that about, like, in the gym, too. It's, like, the vast majority of like really intimidating people I've met or been around have always been like the nicest people ever. Yeah. Because I think it's because they're so used to everybody being scared. They like, probably try to show that they're not scary more than normal, other people.
Exactly.
But that's so yeah, dude. It's pretty humbling. I bet. Being around those.
Just hearing some of the stories, it was nuts.
Yeah.
I mean, I was there for 6 days, and so like. You got a lot of. It's not like we were doing crazy shit every day. Like the next day, we went to Barrett Jackson in Scottsdale, which is like the biggest auto auction in the world.
Yeah, that's sick. I used to watch that shit on TV all the time.
So like we went there, and so like we were doing cool shit, but like there was also like just a lot of time where we were just sitting around like listening to stories and I wasn't riding a motorcycle, so I was in the RV, and so like a few of us were in the RV, and so it'd just be like chill time,
right?
Until I had to drive the RV. Then your boy had to get fast and furious up in this.
Yeah. That's a big RV too, right?
Yeah, it was like a 25-30 foot RV.
And you hit 90.
I was hitting 90 going through Arizona on the way to Vegas because like it was a big ass caravan. So it was like we had the initial truck with like the trailer that had a couple bikes and like a lot of gear in it. And then there was like 16 motorcycles all in like a little caravan. And then there was me in the RV with like a couple other people, and then behind us was like the minivan that had like the film crew because they're making a documentary out of this.
Yeah.
And so like the truck, we didn't know this at the time, but is borrowed from one of my clients, Ron.
Right.
And apparently the speedometer is off by like 8 miles. So like it'll
what?
say he said
that's crazy
because of the lift and the tires and everything. The speedometer's off by like 8 miles.
That thing's jacked up.
Yeah, if you say you're going 80, you're really going like 88. And so like
yeah, you should probably tell people that.
We were like, Mike, who was in charge of basically like the road manager for the trip, he's like, yeah, we're gonna go no more than like 5 miles over the speed limit. And so everyone's like, oh, that's cool. Yeah, fine. And then pretty soon, Mike was like starting to speed up, and we were probably, I don't know. They were speeding up, and I was trying to catch up to them. And I was going 90, and they were pulling away. And I was like, this is more than 5 miles over the speed limit. Plus, in those RVs, it was so shaky. I was, like, freaking out. Like, the whole thing was just rattling.
Dude.
Going around curves up in the mountains and shit.
It's a character builder.
Oh, yeah, bro. Plus, I was...
all kinds of experience.
It's one of those things, too, is, like I don't know. I'm super cool if, like, I feel like I'm good. Like, I won't get in trouble. And I was like, I'm not going to get in trouble for this. Yeah. Like, so, like, I was, like, blocking traffic, like, so the guys could pull out and shit.
Oh, right.
Like, fuck you guys. Like, I don't know.
You mean that in the nicest way possible.
Nah.
Fuck. All right, so.
But, yeah, that was cool. And then we went to Vegas. Spent a couple days in Vegas.
They raised $20,000.
Yeah, $20,000.
That's a lot, dude.
It's awesome considering that it only initially took, like, 7 or so weeks to put it together.
Yeah.
So
I thought it was interesting. I think Sterling said this. Maybe it was somebody else, but they said how a lot of the military guys were like super grateful and like kind of surprised that other people like cared about them.
Yeah.
And I thought that was really interesting because like I have the utmost respect for everybody involved in the military. Like, there's probably nobody I respect more. You know what I mean?
Oh, it's
they don't.
Yeah, without question.
I don't know. It's just really interesting to hear that perspective.
It's kind of sad too. Like,
Oh, it's definitely sad.
It's sad because it
For the
makes
most
you think of like just the climate in the U.S. like the last, I don't know, decade or so maybe. Like, I wouldn't say there's a huge majority of people that don't respect the military, but there's it's bigger than it should be, the number of people that have no respect for the military and stuff. And so, yeah, it was crazy. I mean, it was cool that they were super stoked that we were supporting them and like whatnot, but it's also kind of sad that they, I don't know, were surprised.
It's like a reality check.
Yeah, it's just a reality check. But yeah, they were surprised that non-military guys would take the time to try to raise money for them like that. So it was cool. And like you said, Sterling and them, they all raised like $20,000 for Tomahawk Charitable, which is cool. So it's a good cause. That's always fun. It'll only get bigger because I'm assuming that they're planning on doing it again. You know, and the next year will only be bigger. Yeah,
word gets around, and
because there were a lot of big companies involved in it this year, like Harley Davidson sponsored it, Dodge, Traeger, a bunch of big companies, Silencer Co., Multicam, a bunch of big companies got involved, and so it'll only get bigger next year. So it'll be cool. It's cool to see. I'm excited for the documentary. It'll be sweet.
Yeah, that's dope. It'll probably be on YouTube. Or Vimeo.
We'll see.
It'll be somewhere. We'll promote the shit out of it because it's
when it comes out it'll be sick. But yeah, so that's what's up with me. So that was like a week, and so that's why we haven't done this in a while.
Yeah,
it's been like 2 weeks since we've done a podcast.
Oh yeah, we filmed a couple in a row. But yeah, coming up pretty soon. Like I said, we're gonna have some pretty interesting guests. People, all different kinds of people, different kind of backgrounds, different kind of everything. So I don't know. It's gonna be just interesting dynamic, and I'm stoked.
Definitely different backgrounds. It'll be like, I think that'll be cool. It's not going to be just bodybuilders or powerlifters. It's going to be, business guys. It'll be physique guys. It'll be strong people. It'll be I don't know, who knows. It'll be just a bunch of random people,
really smart people,
people that we find interesting or that have cool shit to talk about.
Yeah, exactly. Well, it's easy to interview them because it's like I naturally have a fuckload of questions for like these people. Yeah, it's not like I have to do some research on it or something. It's like I don't know. So that'll be fun. And yeah, there's been a lot of pretty good feedback on this podcast.
So far, so good.
Which is funny because
people like listening to us bullshit.
Yeah, it is pretty amateur naturally because we're amateurs at it. You know what I mean?
Speak for yourself.
I mean, I'll call it how it is. But people dig it. It's cool seeing you guys send us like screenshots and put it on your Instagram story of you like listening to this in your car or on your phone and stuff, and it's dope. It's really dope. So we appreciate everybody that's subscribed and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
Only going up from here.
Well, there's nowhere to go, but
yeah. Yeah, let's be real for a second.
There's
nowhere else to go.
Couldn't be worse than our initial ones.
Yeah, dude. At least we have microphones.
Just on YouTube.
We got microphones now.
Yeah, you can listen to our smooth voices.
Yeah. If there's any like specific guests you guys want to see or hear, or maybe you would fit the show, or you would get along with us, or I don't know, something like that, just comment or just suggest it wherever you can, and we can reach out. That's the beauty of social media. You could reach out to anybody.
We can reach out and hopefully they will respond.
Yeah, I could literally send a DM to like The Rock right now, and he could actually see it and read it. That's the beauty of social media.
Chances are though he won't read it.
Yeah. Oh,
He'll like, nah.
Oh, I've already said. Yeah, he did not read it.
Dude, have you
I just want to see that scene.
I
want to see that scene at the bottom. That would make me stoked. Yeah, I've seen his kids.
Dude, his one son's like nothing like how I expected. He's like a lawyer in like Australia.
Yeah. He's super weird.
He had the Kaepernick hair too.
Yeah, the Kaepernick hair. He's a civil rights activist too.
Is he? Oh, I
yeah,
didn't
super into it.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's funny because
cool that it's like different. It's like completely different than what Dwayne actually does.
Yeah, it's interesting. He didn't take the try to be a bodybuilder route or a
pro wrestler.
Something like that.
He didn't go into wrestling.
Yeah, that'd be hard. That'd be hard having your dad be a
international.
One of the most famous
one
dudes.
of the most famous people of like all time, basically. So.
Yeah, it's no exaggeration,
Without
dude.
question, you know.
Dude's got like 98 million followers on Instagram or something.
Who knows?
God damn. It's funny because I see those accounts that have like, 90 million subscribers or followers, and their photos will get like, a million likes, and you're like, that's a lot of likes. But then you think about it, you're like, that means like
there's a lot of people
that means
scrolling right.
89 million people were like, nah, I'm not liking your shit. Like
sometimes
that
I
doesn't
do
seem
that.
right. Dude.
Sometimes I do that. I'm like, you already got enough likes. You don't need my like, man.
Man, you got 2 million likes. Fuck you. We still follow him. Ghost follower.
Now you're gonna have 2,000,001 likes.
That's funny. Yeah, what am I like gonna do?
Yeah, it's not gonna do shit, bro.
That's funny as fuck. You got enough likes, bro.
Share some of the wealth, man.
Yeah.
I gotta disperse I only got so many likes I can give out at one time.
Yeah,
I'm gonna give it to somebody who needs it.
That's funny. Yeah, my thumb can only take so much.
Dude, I'm not trying to get carpal tunnel or anything.
People used to always say that when I was playing. I don't know. I think it was my parents or somebody when I was playing video games growing up, because I'd play so many video games that like your thumbs, you're gonna get carpal tunnel and all that kind of stuff. But I never did, or I might have it. I don't know.
No, if you had it. It's pretty shitty, dude. Like a fucking game came out on the iPhone like towards I don't know, like a couple years ago when I was working at the club.
Oh.
And like I would play it on my breaks just because my breaks were boring as fuck, and like I'd be at the gym like all fucking day. I'd be at the gym for like 13, 14 hours.
There's no like podcast to do in between.
Yeah, there's no. Yeah, like it was not enough time to do a podcast, but it was enough time to like bullshit and break some do something. So I was playing like this game. It's like a Candy Crush kind of game. I think it was like Frozen actually.
I've seen you play that.
Yeah, so it's still on my phone.
on the airplane, I saw you play it.
Yeah. So and I was playing it for such a long time, like over like repetitive, like so many days in a row, that I actually started getting like pain, like the like the pre carpal tunnel kind of shit, like in my thumbs and my wrists, and I was like, damn, dude.
I need to chill.
Yeah, I need to chill. that was like a wake up call. I was like, damn, dude, do something more productive.
Dude, you could have gotten a sponsorship from them. They could have paid for your surgery.
Probably not.
Bionic thumbs.
Yeah, right?
I can play your game forever now.
Get some stem cells in my fucking thumb.
Stem cell. I don't understand the stem cell thing.
If I had money.
Is this a
I'm gonna start a
Wait, hold on. Is this like a controversial thing?
I don't know.
Do people get pissed off about stem cells?
Probably, but fuck them.
Well, that's what I thought, though, right? Isn't this one of the things that
it's
people
like it's controversial in the U.S. Like it's not legal in the U.S.
Okay, I hear people talking about it, but
there's a lot of shit that's not legal.
I feel like I don't know. I thought I heard people bitching about it. People bitch about everything.
But if I had the money, I'm about to start a GoFundMe actually. Stem cell.
How much money you need?
Oh, I don't even know. Probably a lot more than I got.
You got to do some research, man.
It's probably we're probably looking north of 20K.
I don't think on your GoFundMe you could put a lot.
What's your goal? A lot.
Hella.
Have you reached your goal yet? No, we're right at hella right now. We're not at a lot.
We're at mad stacks right now. We're just trying to get to hella.
Yeah. I'm trying to be bling bling up in here.
Yeah, we should start a website like that.
What?
Just like a funny GoFundMe.
And we get all the money?
Yeah, yeah. And
it doesn't actually go to your cause, it goes to us.
Yeah, then the ultimate joke is that we actually get all your money. So
our fee is 99%. You get 1%.
It's 100%.
Yeah. No,
That's so funny.
You got to give a little bit.
That's funny you bring up fees because I got into that. So I have like just a shitload of shoes in my closet, right? As of recently, I looked in there and I was like, dude, I don't need all these shoes. Like, I could make some money off this. And I put a bunch of shoes on eBay. And I'm like, I don't know how long this is going to take. Well, I've sold like 5 pairs already. And pretty cheap. Like, they're all really good deals. I'm just trying to make some room. And because I was going to give them to the Goodwill like usual. And I was like, dude, I could just make some money off this, a couple $100. And the eBay fees.
How many shoes were you selling?
Huh?
How many shoes were you selling? A couple $100. Or were these
I made a couple $100.
Were these like nice shoes? Like
they're all pretty nice.
Are they rare?
Nah, they're all like I just sold some like Jordan CP3 Jordans. But they're in like really good shit. I mean, like a lot of these I've worn like twice. And I just didn't want them, and I don't know. I just whatever. Anyways,
that's so crazy to me. I would never buy shoes that somebody else has worn.
Well, I wore. That's why you put the in the title.
Do you sign them?
Basically, new. Sign them. Yeah. decrease the value by 25%. No, but the eBay fees, dude, they come up and bite you in the ass. And I also recently sold my DSLR camera, but before I did that, I didn't even put that on eBay because I was talking to another dude, Aaron Endicott, and he was talking about cameras, and he sold like really expensive things like cameras on eBay, and it was all like fine and dandy. He made a lot of money, you know, thousands or whatever. And then all of a sudden, eBay's like, I think they sent him something that said like, "Hey, you owe us like a few $100 for fees," and he's like, "Fuck you, dude."
Is it a percentage?
Yeah. They
sale?
make up to I think they make up to like 9%, or I don't know. It's a lot. It's a lot. So
Wow.
I put my DSLR on Craigslist and sold it like 2 days later or something. I lucked out, dude.
That's what's up.
Met up with this like weird ass dude, but he copped it.
That's all that
And
matters.
my new camera shows up today actually.
Hey.
So yeah, I gotta go. See ya.
Peace.
I just got hella stoked.
I got shit to do.
Forgot about that.
Yeah,
But
fuck fees.
yeah, I got rid of my big ass camera for a smaller camera, and I think for convenience sake, I'm gonna make more. It'll make me want to make more YouTube videos because right now it was just overkill what I had before. It was like too much shit.
I've heard that before.
Yeah, but like you can't throw a DSLR in your pocket. The camera I have right now, I could literally have it in my pocket right now. You wouldn't even see
Look
it.
at the camera I carry.
Yeah, but you don't. I mean, you don't make like daily videos with it.
That's true.
Like you can't bring.
I also
that.
don't lead a very exciting life, so daily vlogs would be kind of boring.
That's everybody. That's the thing. Everybody always says that. But
I could.
but like if I were to go to, I mean, literally anywhere. Now I have a camera I can just throw in my pocket and bring it, instead of like carrying around this big ass 10-pound camera with a huge mic and like, all that kind of stuff. Plus, so I don't know. I'm gonna try to set my
solution
content.
to that. Just
What?
get bigger, bro.
Just
Get bigger so the camera looks smaller.
Dude,
Problem solved.
that's the only reason my arms have gotten huge is because of that fucking
just
camera.
one arm or both arms?
That fucking camera. Dude. Didn't you say you have 14-inch arms?
I was joking.
I don't know why. No, you were serious. And I was
I-
like, what are you talking about? You got some big ass arms.
I have body dysmorphia, bro, and I think I'm small.
But you were like, I got 14. I was like, dude, I had 14 at the womb. Like you got way bigger than 14.
Yeah, I think they're actually like 18, but
Mine are 18. I had Brittany measure it like 2 nights ago.
were you flexed or non-flexed?
Flexed.
No, you gotta measure non-flexed.
Fuck no.
What are they
No,
probably-
18 with the peak.
Eight
Peak check.
peak checking it.
Yeah.
All right.
So I was just curious. I don't know.
I don't know.
I think back in high school I was like 16. So I made some gains
Fat Rob.
a long time ago.
Dude, I saw.
No, I was fat in middle school.
I saw a picture of you recently that Brittany posted.
Which one?
I don't know. You look young as shit.
Oh, I was a freshman in college.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
I
Yeah, I was young
I
as
didn't
fuck.
even recognize you, man.
Yeah, that's when I shaved my face like constantly. I never had anything, and I shaved that, and then and my swag was a little different too. I was way into like LRG and like super streetwear and colors and stuff. I remember I got to college and I wanted to be like the colorful guy or something like that. Like out of this. Well, it was kind of like right when I got to college, it was like the whole retro thing was coming back. So everybody was kind of like out of the box, and like retro snapbacks were like really popular, and like everybody was going nuts and stuff. So that was kind of my thing. But nowadays, my whole closet's fucking black.
Basically,
Everything's just black.
you don't have any color. I don't think I've ever seen you wear a colored shirt.
No. If you look at my Instagram, I think back to like a year ago or even more, like every photo is a black shirt. So it's sick.
Yeah.
Well, if I ever go to like some big crowded area, I usually wear like our shirt with the logo on it because I want everybody to see our logo.
Yeah.
So I sacrifice my steez for the company. That's what's happening.
But it's always black, though.
Yeah. We only have one other
But
signature
it's
shirt.
It's not.
I do like it.
It's still black.
I still
though.
love-
It's not like you're sacrificing not going black. You're wearing black.
Like I'm not wearing the same lime green shirt every day. That's what you're saying.
You've never worn a lime green shirt. I've never seen you wear
that's
a
'cause-
lime green shirt.
You know what's funny? I actually bought like a dope neon bright ass green shirt. Like, dude, probably 5-6 years ago. And the only reason I still have it, and the only reason I haven't gotten rid of it is because I'm like, dude, one day there's going to be some sick fucking party. And I'm going to be able to wear this fucking shirt. And I still have it, dude. And I'm waiting for the party.
Next open house.
Exactly, dude. The only problem is I only have like a couple friends. So that's pretty much it.
50% of your friends are in this room right now.
100%. Shit.
We should bring it with us to the Arnold. You can rock it on your birthday, bro.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
Yeah,
we fly to the Arnold on my birthday, March 1st.
We're about to turn up in Columbus.
That's going to be sick. You guys are going. It's kind of cool. We've hit on this before, but I honestly don't really know why, but like the vast majority of our supporters are out in the Midwest and in Ohio. We've done zero like
collar look.
We've done zero like ad spend there. It's just straight up coincidence. It's fucking dope because like I'm glad that's like kind of our demographic, you know.
Middle America likes guns and working out.
Yeah, Ohio is swole as fuck. I feel like someone's probably gonna tweet me, quote me on that on Twitter or something. But yeah, Ohio's swole as fuck, dude. It's crazy. But yeah, we're flying out there for the Arnold. We get in at like midnight on Thursday, and then Friday.
So it's not even gonna be your birthday when we get in there.
Yeah, I don't know.
You're spending your birthday on a plane.
On a plane.
And in Chicago at the airport.
Damn, dude.
Yeah, that sucks.
I have some family lives there.
We'll have to get turned up on the plane when we stop.
Dude, I never understood why people do that. Because it's always their birthdays.
I don't know. I've never gotten drunk on a plane.
Maybe it must be because people don't like flying.
Oh yeah,
and they 100%. Try to like. That makes sense. Okay.
I remember.
I always thought they're trying to have fun. I'm like, you literally.
It's not
are in
fun.
A seat.
Yeah, and you can't really be loud.
There's no music.
Like people are around. Yeah. It's like. But I remember when I was flying to Arizona, I flew, and there was like a first class. Like it's been a while since I've flown on a plane that had first class because usually I fly Allegiant and like they don't have a first class.
Yeah. Well,
it's like a super cheap airline near us. They go to like Vegas and like LA. And shit.
Yeah, our airport near us is like
it's tiny.
Every plane is like loud as fuck, tiny as shit.
Yeah, and so this one was like. It was like United or maybe American, and they actually had a first class. And like I was like a couple rows back from first class, and I was like staring at it like, damn, I should have upgraded because I had the option to upgrade. It was like $100 or whatever. I was like, I don't want to upgrade to this because it's only a 2-hour flight. Like fuck that. But I was like looking. I was like, what would I have missed if I, or what am I missing right now since I didn't upgrade? I was like staring at. Dude in first class was getting turned up, man. He kept ordering just straight like whiskey. And I was like, damn, man, that dude's living it.
Yeah. Yeah, Brittany, I think I told you this, but Brittany, she flies. Brittany's my wife, for those of you who don't know, but she flies everywhere. She's always flying for business and stuff. And she's a part of this, like, mileage club now. It's like the gold, some bullshit. I don't know. But she's a part of that. And, like, if there's a spot open in first class when she gets on the plane, she's like, they'll come back and be like, hey, you can move up here if you want. Hey. So she's always on. She just went out to New York and was first class. And like, she doesn't have to pay for it. It's just like, it's crazy.
Expensive ass flight too from fucking West Coast to East Coast first class.
Yeah.
It's like a $2,000 flight. $1,000 flight.
That's
maybe
funny.
More than that.
Yeah.
That's an expensive ass flight. Bumped up for free. Probably sit next to like
it's just
P. Diddy.
Think about it. It's a chair. You know what I mean?
It's a comfy ass chair. There's a lot of leg room, bro.
Fuck. Yeah.
And you don't have to sit next to anybody.
Well, if you do sit next to somebody,
chances are you're gonna sit next to somebody dope.
Yeah, you're probably gonna, I would network for sure.
That's the thing though. Like, you know how people bitch about like the leg room? Like the leg room is not an issue. Like, yeah, it would be awesome to have more leg room, but I'm less concerned about the leg room. I'm more concerned about my arm room.
You're right.
Because I'm like flying to Arizona, I was like sitting there and I was like, oh man, I'm by myself, nobody's next to me, and then this giant fucking dude walks in. I was like,
dude, it's always
this dude's for sure gonna sit next to me.
It's always the last guy.
I was like, he's for sure sitting next to me. This dude was like 6'5", probably like 250.
Oh shit.
And I was like, fuck, why? And he's like, I think this is my seat. And I was like, fuck.
Like, no shit.
I was like, God damn it, dude. Why you got to sit next to me? And so he's sitting next to me, and he was trying not to take up a lot of room, which I appreciate. He's like trying.
Wow.
He's not taking. He's not trying
Pretty.
to hog the armrest, but still, he was spilling over into my seat. So luckily, I was on the edge, so I was like hanging over the edge. But then every time I would hang over the edge, I'd get hit by like a flight attendant. One of the flight attendants threw a fucking bow into the back of my head. She's like, "Sorry." I was like, "Fuck, dude."
Every time I fly, I always get like the aisle seat.
Yeah.
And because I figure like if I need to get up, I never need to get up. But I always say that.
You never do.
Dude, I get drilled at least 40 times.
Oh yeah.
Like the food tray, everybody's walking by, they just drill me. And
No
they're like,
mercy.
"Oh, sorry." And I'm
No
like,
mercy, man.
you know you're not sorry.
No,
like,
fuck no.
and I'm not even like leaning. I'm just sitting there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And they just go boom, like drill my arm.
Dude, I was sitting there, and I was like trying to like lean over in the aisle, but then I was also trying not to lean over in the aisle until we took off. And the flight attendant was like closing the overhead compartments. And straight dropped an elbow from the top rope on the top of my head, dude. She just fucking brought that hammer.
Swanton bomb.
She swanton bombed my fucking top of my head. Shit hurt so bad. She's like, "Oh, I'm sorry," and just walked away. I was like, "This bitch."
Yeah, you're like, you still drilled my head.
I'm suffering a fucking concussion right now.
Yeah, give me some goddamn cookies or something. Some pretzels.
No, I got some pretzels. Some weak ass pretzels, man.
Dude.
Not even the honey roasted peanuts that used to be my favorite.
Oh yeah.
Goddamn peanut allergies.
Those are hella good. You have peanut allergies?
No. But they don't serve honey roasted peanuts on planes anymore because of people with peanut allergies.
Dude, speaking of planes,
snowflakes.
You know, speaking of planes and snowflakes, you know how like in this generation, I don't know about other ones. I don't know because obviously I didn't live in other ones, but you know, people are just like really sensitive these days, and like there's always some kind of
question.
Whatever happens, like there's always like a a pro and a whatever against it. I'm surprised there's still a first class, like it's still called first class.
Somebody's gonna be like, I'm super offended.
I've never seen anything about how it's called first class
or business class. You know,
well. Yeah, but just first, like, what am I second class? You know what I mean? Like,
basically, yeah.
I'm surprised that it hasn't been like
Isn't
an
that
uproar.
why Southwest doesn't have a first class?
Oh, I don't know. Southwest, you just like pick your own seat, right?
Yeah, I don't think they have a first class.
That's a crazy system. That just says like I'm lazy, dude.
Yeah.
You guys just pick your own shit.
Just do it.
Just do it.
Just don't kill each other, but pick your own
Maybe
seat.
Southwest is owned by Phil Knight. He's like, fuck it, just do it.
Just send it.
Just send it, airlines.
Dude, that'd be sick. I would buy a ticket on Just Send It.
Dude,
I really want to fly.
You get on for $20. You don't even know where you're going. They just send it, and then you just show up and you're like, okay, sick. I'm in Bermuda. This is time.
Just like who knows where you're going. Just
whoever's got an open
like
slot,
a mystery ticket.
Whoever's got an open slot on their runways.
Dude, that'd be. I've always wanted to do that though, like where you go like just show up in an airline, be like, what's the next flight leaving, and just book a plane ticket. Have you ever heard about people doing that?
No, I would never do that.
It's like wherever the next flight is going, that's where we're going.
People do that shit?
Yeah. Well, I don't know how many people actually do that, but I've seen it in a couple movies or some shit. Like, just being spontaneous though, like that. Like, who knows where we're gonna go? Let's just fucking go, figure it out on our own.
That's kind of interesting.
It's a cool concept.
Yeah, if I had like
because you get
if I had like
set in your own ways.
If I had like a free hotel when I got there, I would do it.
Why would you need a free hotel? You're gonna have to pay for a hotel anyway.
I know, but if I had a free hotel, I would go wherever. If I still had to pay for everything, it was all like a normal trip. I'm just gonna pick where I want to go.
No, man, it's called being spontaneous and living by the moment.
But the real spontaneity would be to get on a random plane, not know where you are until you hit the runway.
It's basically.
No, because you can be at the gate.
That's just being clueless. You don't know where the fuck you are.
Just send in airlines.
That's just being clueless, man.
No, getting up to the gate and be like, okay, what's the next flight? Okay, we're going to Oklahoma. And you're like, nah.
Well,
no offense to anybody in Oklahoma.
Let's go within reason. Like, I'm not trying to go to fucking Nebraska. Like, let's go somewhere cool. Like, maybe international. Like, hey, let's go to fucking...
Right. Okay. So if the options...
Maybe not domestic.
So if you knew the options were like all cool.
No, not even necessarily all cool. I mean, that's the thing, man. You got to find something that's cool. You got to have fun wherever you're at.
Yeah, I don't know.
If you're with somebody cool, you can have fun anywhere, man.
That's a fire tweet. But that's subjective.
Maybe change.
You
the
might piss
word.
some people
Maybe
off.
change the wording.
If you're with someone cool.
If you're if you're
What's the
with
contrary?
if you're with somebody awesome, it doesn't matter where you're at.
Oh man. And if you're with someone lame as fuck, it doesn't matter where you're at.
My old coach I used to work for, he had a good quote regarding that same thing. And his quote was, "The big time is where you're at." Hey. Hey.
Our town's pretty small.
No, but you got to make the most. That's making the most out of any situation, though.
Okay.
Like who cares where you go? I could go to Oklahoma and still have fun. There's that actually Oklahoma's underrated, man. Oklahoma's kind of cool. Oklahoma City's pretty legit.
I can't fuck with Oklahoma City.
Well, obviously, for obvious reasons, you can't do that.
They stole my Sonics.
They stole your Sonics, but
fuck you, Clay. I know you're listening.
I fucks with Oklahoma City.
Yeah, I it sucks because I like the Thunder, but like I fucking hate the Thunder.
Well,
Westbrook's dope.
You're just bitter, man.
Fuck yeah, I'm bitter.
Oh, well, I hate the Raiders.
You ever seen the
now.
documentary?
No,
you ever seen the documentary on the Sonics?
No.
Oh, dude, I'll show you this. You'll fucking hate them.
I never liked the Sonics though.
You will like them after this, and you will hate everything about Oklahoma City. It's on YouTube. It's like an hour long.
I feel like that's how I'm gonna be with the Raiders.
It's crazy, dude.
Las Vegas.
No, like I'll say this real quick, but the Thunder's owner, Clay Bennett, was like he comes in, right, he takes over after the Starbucks guy, whatever the fuck his name is. And then everybody, there's like rumors going around that they're gonna leave, and everybody's like, "What's going on with the Sonics? Like you're obviously gonna stay, right?" Like he's telling everybody in like press conferences, "We're gonna stay in Seattle, stay in Seattle."
Oh, I remember hearing about that.
Yeah, and then in the background, dude, the 5 other dudes that went in with the Sonics with him all lived in Oklahoma City, and they're all emailing him and stuff, and these all came out, emailing him saying like, "Hey, you're coming to Oklahoma City, right? Like when is this gonna happen?" He's like, "Dude, I'm trying to make it happen right now, but I'm telling these people that we're not." And like, so like all this stuff came out.
So he's just lying to him.
Yeah, every other person lived in Oklahoma City, and then like after press conferences, he would have to exit the Key Arena, which is where the Sonics played, like through the back because there's like crowds rioting like every day, and like it was a crazy. It's actually a really fucking awesome documentary.
Is it on Netflix?
I don't know. I know for sure it's on YouTube though. But you've moved on from YouTube?
No, I don't know.
We were talking about Brittany and I were talking about we got like our cable bill, DirecTV or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's a lot. It's a lot of money. And we're like, do we need this shit?
How much you pay a month with DirecTV?
I think it's like $130 or something.
That's a lot, dude.
Yeah. Well, she was like, "Do we need this?" And I was thinking like, yeah, because then I was thinking like, I watch like sports, but then I was thinking like, I only watch like ESPN sometimes. Like when I used to like make food and then go over and like watch TV and then just when I was done, just carry on with my day. And now I make food and then sit at the island basically in my kitchen and just like watch YouTube videos. And then after that, I just get up and go. Like I never watch
actual TV.
Yeah.
Chrissy and I haven't had I haven't had TV in like 6 or 7 years.
Yeah.
We
do have
YouTube.
Netflix.
Yeah, I have Netflix.
Shout out to
HBO
Ashley Phillips' mom for the Netflix password.
Hey, for the plug.
Barbara? Yeah, what's up, Barbara? Hey.
That's the plug.
If anybody needs the password, hit me up.
I think Chrissy actually pays for Netflix.
Oh.
She is the plug for a lot of people.
Dude, she should hustle. She should put the Netflix code on Craigslist for like $10.
$10?
Yeah, if anybody wants a Netflix or $10.
Yeah.
Hustling, dude.
But now like Netflix has like cracked down.
You
can only watch. You can only have so many accounts logged in.
Oh.
At one time.
All right.
Well, I'm not giving one time.
I'm not giving anybody that shit.
Yeah. Because I remember one time, Chrissy's sister was on, and then like her mom was on, and then, like we were trying to watch something.
Oh.
And like we couldn't watch something.
And then you get pissed off.
You're like, God damn it! Who else has the
password?
password?
I stole this. Why? You can't steal it.
Who else has the password? And so then you change the password, and then like kicks all those other people out.
He kicks out the person who bought it.
Yeah, right. That'd be hilarious. Just hijack someone's.
Oh, I'm sure that. Yeah, I'm sure that happens.
Yeah, you don't need cable nowadays. There's especially with like,
dude.
Like I can hook my computer up to my TV and just stream shit onto my TV. Or there's like the Amazon Fire Stick now. Like you don't
all
need
that stuff.
Why would you pay $130 for a bunch of channels you never watch?
Yeah, I watch like Shark Tank
Yeah.
and like Sports Center.
When we went
That's
back,
it. Sports Center sucks now, dude.
Yeah,
I'm so fucking sick of
ESPN's
it.
trash now.
They do such a poor job. It'll be Sunday, like football.
Yeah,
and it'll be like the afternoon and games are already playing. They'll be showing like tennis highlights. I'm like, you really think anybody's tuning in right now to see some fucking tennis highlights? Actually, tennis is hella fun. So if you play tennis, no offense.
Well, that's the thing though.
But you understand what
if
I'm
there's
saying.
hella game, that's the thing though. If there's hella games going on, like they know people aren't going to watch them. Like they're going to play.
Yeah, but
shit
like
that nobody cares about, like because nobody's. Gonna
yeah,
watch
but half
it
the
anyway.
NFL played in the morning.
Oh,
and
okay,
a lot of
yeah.
people aren't. That's what I'm saying. Like
Fair
highlights.
Enough. Fair enough.
Yeah, but it should all just be football.
ESPN
That's what
sucks
Sunday's
anyway,
for,
though.
dude.
Fuck ESPN.
You know? I don't know, but yeah, we might just go straight up Netflix and
Do it.
all that other shit. You have like Hulu and stuff.
We have Hulu, HBO. I have Amazon Prime.
HBO's the herd's dope. I don't know.
HBO's. Well, you don't even watch Game of Thrones.
Yeah, I know.
So-
I've never seen it before.
So you know what? You need HBO.
Yeah.
That's your TV for the next 6 months when you watch Game of Thrones, dude.
All right. So after this, you need to show me how to do it.
How do what?
Like, how do I watch HBO? Like, what do I do?
You don't. What? What do you mean? How do you do it?
Like, where is it?
It's a fucking website,
It's a website, and then I sign up for the website, and then
and then you can watch it anywhere.
I don't want to watch it on my laptop
You can watch it on if you have smart TV.
with HDMI.
Yeah, or if you have a smart TV, you can probably watch it.
All right, we'll discuss this later.
It's an app.
I think I have a smart TV. I might have a stupid TV. I don't
You
know.
might have a dumbass TV.
It's old, but it looks nice, but it doesn't have all the.
What you can also do is you can like play it on your phone and then send it to your TV.
Oh, that's cool. Shit, I would watch that at the gym. If I was doing like cardio or something.
Or you could just not do cardio. That's true. That works too.
Yeah, I do cardio. I don't look like it, but I do it.
You don't gotta convince me, man.
You sold.
I believe you, bro.
God damn it.
Protesting
Not good.
Too much, man.
Fuck. Joke turned into reality.
No.
Man.
Anyway,
What time are we at right now?
we're like 52 minutes.
No shit.
Probably should cut it.
Damn.
We've been rambling for a little bit.
We stay rambling. The Rambling Cast.
Yeah. We won't ramble as much when we have an actual guest.
Yeah.
And I think next week we're gonna have a pretty solid guest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see.
I think next week. Well, I'm not gonna announce who it is because we have a couple guests coming up. So who knows what the order is gonna be like, but we're gonna have a guest next time.
Yep.
It's gonna be sick.
Yeah, it'll be dope.
Tell a friend.
Yeah, and like I said earlier, if you guys, I don't know, if there's any type of like person you want to see, or you might know somebody that's like interesting as fuck that nobody else knows, and like, you know,
It helps if
It's
you
all good.
actually know this person too and have connects. If it's somebody dope, like if you're gonna be like, hey, get The Rock on. Yeah, like obviously we want to get The Rock on, but
yeah, that's what I'm saying though.
But
If
yeah.
somebody knows some sick people.
if you know somebody dope and you want them on the podcast and you think that'd be cool, let us know. Shoot us an email.
yeah, we'll Skype their ass in here.
Yeah. But yeah. Anyway, I think we'll end it there.
Wraps it up.
Yeah, make sure you guys like and share and subscribe. Leave a 5-star review on iTunes or wherever you're listening to this from because it will help the podcast grow immensely.
Yep. That's it.
That's it. It's your boy James.
Rob Tramonte,
We are Gunsmith.
episode 5.
Oh,
Hey, that was dope.
hey.
That was sick as fuck.
It's like we're a boy band. In sync right there.
Yeah, we were literally in sync.
Literally, that's why I said it. I wasn't actually.
All right, we're rambling again.
Okay. Anyway, talk to you guys next week.
Subscribe.
Peace.
Peace.